Hundreds of Bay Area families in the process of not being homeless anymore may face yet another setback.
The federal government is changing how it's awarding grant money to agencies that help these families. ABC Action News reporter Ryan Ray shows us the devastating ripple effect.
That leads into the girls' room.
For Michelle Barron, the transitional housing apartments at the Salvation Army in Lakeland have changed her life.
I call it a second chance.
Last fall, she nearly ended up on the street with her 2 grandkids that she has custody of. Now she lives comfortably, takes life and budget classes with manager Makita Oliver, and holds a full-time job, saving for when she moves out on her own.
A lot of the things that we're able to do in this program, we might not have had the opportunity to do it on our own.
But this program and many others in the Bay Area that help the homeless are left scrambling for cash. They just found out the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, known as HUD, is not sending the hefty grants they rely on every year.
I was almost sick to my stomach.
Major Connie Morris says their Salvation Army stands to lose $130,000 this year without the grant. It would pay for 8 transitional apartments.
Right now, what we're going to be doing is trying to find other avenues of funding. If we can't do that, then we will have to close some of our doors.
In Polk County, homeless agencies are missing out on about $500,000 in federal funds. It's even worse in Hillsborough. Organizations there are trying to make up for the $800,000 they're not getting, some indicating they may shut down.
It's very sad because there's so much more we feel we can do to help these families.
For its part, HUD says it's shifting its focus to so-called rapid rehousing programs instead of transitional housing. Some studies say putting at-risk families in their own safe home right away may be more effective. But in the short term, it does not help the hundreds of Bay Area families now in jeopardy.
And you have a lot of families that will be back on the streets with nowhere to stay.
In Lakeland, Ryan Raish, ABC Action News.